back to our channel.
I'm Chantel.
And I'm Maya. And today we're going to be talking to you about... video, we are going to cover two things: VIPKid's pay rate and their incentives. So Chantel is going to get us started with their pay rate.
So as a VIPKid teacher, you will be getting a base pay rate of $7 to $9 per class. Each class is 25 minutes. So if you think about it, per hour, you will be getting between $14 and $18 per hour. Your base pay rate is going to be determined from your application, and because in your application you have to state how much experience you have teaching children, and it'll also be based off of your demo. So you'll have VIPKid staff members who review your whole application, including the demo, and that will determine how high your base pay rate. So it'll be something between $7 and $9. Now this base pay rate does not factor in the incentives that VIPKid gives you. So let's get into what those incentives are. There are many different incentives. The first two that I'm going to talk about are the ones that are most easily achieved. So the first one is the participation incentive. This essentially is just you showing up to class on time and teaching it for the full 25 minutes. Each time you show up on time and finish the whole entire class, you get $1 extra on top of your base pay. Another incentive is the finish class incentive. You will get an extra $1 if you finish 45 classes within the month. So your base pay rate, again, between $7 and $9, but then you might get some extra dollars with those incentives. And there are more incentives, and Maya is going to tell us what they are.
So there's two more incentives that you can get among many others, but the ones we're going to talk about are the short notice incentive and the trial class incentive. So the short notice incentive is when you open up your slots for the week for your schedule and you click on the short notice tab with every slot that you open. This means that you can get booked for class within 24 hours of your class start time. So if your class starts at like 7 a.m., let's say, you can get booked from 24 hours before that up to an hour before your class. If you don't hit that short notice tab, you can't get booked within those 24 hours. And what that means is if you get booked within that short time period, because you don't have enough time to prep, VIPKid gives you an extra $2. So make sure you make all of your slots those short notice slots, because it's a really easy way to just get $2 extra added onto your base pay right off the gate, like for doing nothing really. And the second one is the trial class incentive. So the trial class incentive happens when you teach one of VIPKid's trial classes. These are classes that are offered to VIPKid students at a reduced rate, and they're basically to get VIPKids to enroll with a VIPKid program or buy like a cluster of classes. If you teach a trial class and the student then enrolls with VIPKid, you get $5 extra. So that $5 extra is because basically that kid became part of the VIPKid crew, or I was gonna say army. That's
cult.
Yeah. So we're joking. but yeah. So they become part of the VIPKid family. So you get an extra $5 for basically recruiting them into VIPKid as students or as clients, which is pretty sweet. There are tons of other incentives with VIPKid, but we're not going to touch on those because they require more work and they vary, and it depends on your experience and how many classes you teach and all this stuff. But those are the easiest ones that you can basically bank on with no extra heavy lifting. So it's pretty sweet.
All right, so with all of this in mind, we are now looking at, instead of just the $7 to $9 base pay that I talked about at the beginning, with these incentives, or at least the two really easy ones to get, you're now looking at a $9 to $11 base pay, which means you're looking at, Maya, what's the math?
18,
I'm not gonna
18
to $22 per hour. That's what we're looking at now. And most tend to average at around 20 US dollars per hour. Remember too that how much you end up making will be determined by how many slots you open, what your schedule looks like, and again, you determine your own schedule. So at the end of the day, your income will be determined by how many kids book you and how many slots you open. So yeah, this is what we've got for you.
Yeah, so just a little disclaimer though, we understand that now because everyone's moving into online work, because so many people are looking for jobs or out of a job, because of the current situation that we are in right now, we do recognize that slots may be booked slower right now because there is such an influx of teachers and online businesses are kind of flooded right now. Not to say that you won't get these bookings and you won't get like the pay that you want to get or the hours you want to get, but I'm just saying that it might not happen right away. It might, but it also might not happen right away for some.
But at the end of the day, I think that it's still good to kind of have this in your back pocket as a side hustle, right? Like having it, and by chances that you do get bookings, that's a really great thing to have. So I don't think it hurts at all to sign up with a program like this. I'm really happy that I have it right now because I've pretty much lost all of my other sources of income. So this is still something that I have going. So it's pretty great. But yeah, so we hope that you found this video helpful. If you want Maya and I to be your mentors, your supporters throughout this whole process, we are very much happy to be those people. All you have to do is input our referral code in the application. So when you're signing up with VIPKid, there's different stages. Make sure that you put the referral code when you're signing up. You're inputting all of your basic information because once you pass the demo stage, you can no longer enter a referral code. You'll find a referral code down in the description box below, and we'll probably put it somewhere around in this video. And also you can follow us on Instagram at MayaShantiTeach. We'll be posting some more VIPKid content on there. Who knows, maybe we'll post about our lives. You'll see. We don't really have lives now, but we'll see. And you can shoot us an email at mcvipkidjourney@gmail.com. We're happy to answer any questions that you may have. And of course, remember to subscribe to our channel because we're going to be coming at you with more VIPKid videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.